What's up, everybody? Creature Commandos return to finish off the Christmas celebrations, and we gotta dive into this episode. Before we do, though, make sure to subscribe so you're not missing out on anything coming from me here on the channel in the new year. With that being said, let's get into episode 5. We started off with Rick Flag Sr. and Frankenstein, our new duo, looking for Dr. McPherson, the one who was causing Waller all the concern about Cersei's future being true because something's off about her, and we'll come to find out that something is rather messy about her for multiple reasons. We also got into more of Frankenstein's backstory, diving into his time with the gypsy lady outside the castle. But more importantly, at least to me, was her pup that was a great companion to her, likely guiding her as she was blind. But those flashbacks, they're laced into the duo's present day scenes, which were absolutely hilarious, and it was another good job weaving those flashbacks together with the present day by James Gunn. Anyway, we got our big reveal pretty early in this episode, but it was obvious from the jump what was going on. Unfortunately, Princess Rostovich is an actual person because Clayface is Dr. McPherson in the home, so I assume this belonged to the actual doctor who Clayface did a number on. She's pretty messed up. Probably, actually, no, definitely not coming back. She had what I believe to be Warlord's helmet on display. Yes, it could be a Themyscirian warrior's helmet, but if you recall, there was this mystery character shown off by James Gunn himself for Peacemaker Season 2, and it was just everyone's best guess as to who it was. Apache Chief, Green Arrow, and it would be like, Oliver Queen on the island, and then one comment that James Gunn liked, Warlord. So keep that in mind heading forward in the DCU. We saw him coming all the way back here in Creature Commandos. Then our newly formed duo tries sneaking away from Clayface, but after Flag reveals he knows of the villain already, they're attacked. This was an epic fight as Clayface kicked some serious ass, specifically the ass of Rick Flag Sr., before Frankenstein breaks Clayface into pieces with some electricity. But you might remember my Rick Flag Sr. theory. If you don't, the video is still up on the channel, and if not, it's really no big deal. We're just talking about one element from my theory, and that was a rift between him and Amanda Waller, and I think we just found out where that's coming from. I had speculated that Waller sent Clayface into Pecolistan, but, I guess she kept him stateside, and I think once Flag learns what his boss is doing, it's game over for Amanda Waller. Anyway, the Commandos, on her orders, return to Pecolistan and things get nasty pretty fast. Phosphorus is wreaking havoc on the Royal Police Force with a fist through a head, double birds through a tank that killed 2 people as well, and then a flaming foot into a head to top it off. He's an absolute psycho. Just like his fellow monster that he's yet to meet, Frankenstein. That dude's got some serious shit in his past as we see him kill the gypsy that was taking care of him after the bride tried killing him. Now, I had thought she was alive, and the one who called him about the bride being in Pecolistan a couple episodes ago, but I guess she either could have survived this or Frankenstein just made a new friend that looks like her, which, and Frankenstein making a new friend is kind of hard to believe, but it's possible. Then, weaved into that final scene was a princess in the present, and this scene was more brilliant world building by James Gunn. Not only does it imply that Waller sending the commandos is what makes Cersei's future possible, but also the princess talks about their government misleading these creature commandos, and that explains the scene Superman is coming into in the DCU as he tries to find his place alongside these corporate and government sponsored gods and monsters. But at the end of the day, we're still focused on this show right now, and it was a solid episode. I'd say good, not great, but the action was genuinely incredible this week, both with Clayface and in Pecolistan. I also ended up enjoying the split between the team. It makes the episodes feel faster since we're not just bouncing around the same place with different characters, but rather different places and different characters. It keeps things fresh. And so that'll do it for my breakdown of episode 5 from Creature Commandos. I'm a bit worried about my Rick Flag Sr. theory from a couple weeks ago that I was so confident in back then, but there's plenty to come in these next 3 episodes, and once again, I think it all still leads back to Amanda Waller. But let me know what you thought of episode 5 down in the comments below, and make sure you have a great day.